So I know it's weird to call this a two-piece knife set, but actually for the time being, and I'm not sure if this is going to be going on while you guys are watching the video a year from now or 2 years from now, they're including a free combination honing steel that matches the Premier line with this set. So I wanted to go over it and talk about it. The set comes with an 8-inch chef's knife, a combination steel for the time being that actually matches the Premier line, and then the 11-slot bamboo block. So now that you guys know what this is, the whole point of it is essentially you don't really know what knives you want to get. You don't want to get a bunch of crazy stuff that you're not going to use. So you get the small set and you add what you need to it as time goes on. It's, as you can see, a phenomenal entry-level block set. You get the workhorse of the kitchen, you get a honing steel to keep it sharp, and then you get a block to store it in and keep it safe when you're not using it. So now that that's said, and I think it's a phenomenal choice if you really just want to get the bare necessities, let's discuss what makes the Shun Premier line really the top-tier knife that Shun makes, with the exception of some of their limited edition knives that they actually sell, in specialty stores. So the Shun Premier uses VG Max steel. That's the first thing I want to talk about. As you guys all know, VG10 is the gold standard for high-end knives. VG Max is actually a notch above it, and it's a harder, more hardy knife that can essentially be sharper and stay sharper for longer. Speaking of sharpness, it's cut to 16 degrees, which, as a lot of you guys know, is blisteringly sharp. So you get the best of both worlds. You get a very hard blade that can withstand a lot, and you also get a very, very sharp knife. Finally, they make the whole thing clad in 34 layers of stainless steel. You can see the wavy pattern on the bottom, which is one of the things that creates. And aside from looking gorgeous, it's actually very functional. It makes it very resistant to stains, pitting, rust, and things like that. And then they take it one step further, and they actually make the top half of the blade this gorgeous hammered finish, which, aside from looking beautiful, also makes food not stick. So if you've ever been using a knife and you're cutting, let's say, garlic, you are cutting tomatoes, or you're dicing an onion, and you're cutting and you're cutting and you're cutting, and all of a sudden you realize nothing's falling over, so you do this little turn thing, a bunch of food is stuck here and you have to push it off, that's what this actually stops from happening. Finally, it has a long, full tang, beautiful, resilient pack-of-wood handle, and aside from having a lifetime warranty, it also comes with lifetime free sharpening. So the general rule of thumb is that if you are actually taking your knife to a reputable sharpener, not someone who's using an electric chef's choice sharpener, but an actual reputable sharpener who's using water stones or something to really get the knife sharp, it's going to cost you about $5 an inch. So a knife like this would cost you $40 to sharpen. With Shun, since they have free sharpening, this is what you do. You mail it to Shun, they look at the knife, they sharpen it if it needs to be sharpened, or if you ask them to sharpen it, and if they see anything's wrong with the knife, they just ship you a brand new free knife. That's a no-brainer in my opinion. That's pretty much the main reason, or one of the main reasons, that I really, really love Shun, is because they put that level of attention to detail into their products. So I'm going to put a link down to these below. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, as always, let me know. But otherwise, I'll talk to you very soon.